So in this segment, we're going to be discussing a BBC journalist getting hooked by a UN rapporteur based on her framing. And it's important when journalists or when anyone tries to give you a specific set of framing, it's really important to push back on it if you disagree with it, because they'll try and put you in a box. And she does really well here.
But as a rapporteur, you're advocating for the Palestinian people. Many Palestinians have absolutely nothing to do with Hamas.
Excuse me. I do not advocate for the Palestinian people. You are wrong. I advocate for the application of international law, human rights and justice.
So in human rights and justice, do you think that Hamas cares that more than 3,000 children have died, more have been wounded, orphaned and traumatized? When you're looking at international law, do you agree that Hamas is breaking law?
So let's look at the framing here. First, she comes in saying that you're on the side of the Palestinian people when she's on the side of justice. Justice is blind. And then she's saying, do Hamas care about international law?
Excuse me, what question is it? I don't know if Hamas cares or not, but I know that it's Israel's responsibility not to bomb a 360 kilometer strip of land where the people are besieged. Excuse me, I cannot be in an interview where I've just heard someone saying we are doing everything that we can to avoid civilian loss of life. This is not true, because 8,000 people have already been killed. And if the Commissioner General of UNRWA says that 3,500 children, around 3,500 children have been killed, even if it's not fully verified, it means that it's likely, highly likely, because UNRWA has staff members who have been killed. There are journalists who have been killed. 50% of the civilian infrastructure in Gaza has been destroyed. The Palestinians in Gaza have nowhere to go. Please imagine what it is to have 2 million people, 200,000 living in 300 square meters, which is being bombed north to south. Where do these people have to go? There is no safe haven. These people are trapped and are being killed. This is what Israel is pursuing. Read their statement. They read the genocidal logic that is undergoing. And while we speak, there are people and Israeli human rights organizations are asking the world to look at what's happening in the West Bank.
But I'd like to just, can we?
I don't have the full clip here. Normally people put up shorts, but I appreciate it anyways. But, the framing here is just ugly. So ugly. What Kirsty Walker starts off with, and I'm so happy she's leaving Newsnight, because I think she's a complete fraud interviewer. Complete fraud. I wouldn't be surprised if the guy who said, who was on before Francesca Albanese said, got away with his statement of Israel's not, attacking civilians deliberately, or, they're trying to prevent as much civilian loss as possible. I would not be surprised if that guy got away with that one. She's come on, the framing abysmal. Hamas are a terror group. I doubt they care about international law. They don't. All they care about is optics and power. And they have power over Gaza. No one can stop them. Anyone who has the idea that ordinary Palestinians can overthrow Gaza, like, how do you overthrow a terror group? Genuinely, they have the guns. When you have the guns, you have the power. So framing from Kirsty Walker, ugly. And I'm glad that the UN rapporteur pushed back on this one. And I think this is a good example of what to do in interviews where you have a really bad interviewer. And so, hopefully they get someone competent on. Newsnight, they lost Matlis, who is okay, but they got Victoria Derbyshire, big upgrade in general. So hopefully we get someone who is competent instead of Kirsty Walker. But anyways, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Support the channel on Patreon if you can. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.